I never was able to manifest as deliberately as I can now until I started developing myself in the way of enlightenment. And here's what that looks like. It started with a desire to be authentic and to discover what that is. And then that morphed into really putting a importance on truth. And then that became enlightenment. It became a path of enlightenment that I kept saying yes to. Now here's the thing, here's the connection between enlightenment and deliberate creation, like that point and click, yes, like knowing that I know I want to manifest this and I'm going to manifest it, and then that thing manifesting, okay? So here's the connection and why you have to be enlightened in order to do that. Now, hold on. What is enlightenment? So enlightenment is you see things for what they are. When you are connected to the truth, you know what your thoughts are. You know what your beliefs are. You know what your feelings are. You see the truth. So you function from truth. And then it becomes very easy and transparent for you to manifest what you want. So, trying to manifest but not prioritizing enlightenment, it's like trying to throw darts in the dark. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work and you kind of don't really know how to improve it. But we know that there's a way to make it very easy to manifest. There's a way for us to somehow get a hold of it and to point and click and manifest what we want very easily. I don't know why nobody has been sharing, but people keep texting me. I don't know why nobody has been teaching the connection between enlightenment and deliberate manifesting, but here's what it is. I made a video yesterday on my other channel and I talked about a journey where, like a big journey where like I broke up with my ex. I'm not going to say his name anymore. But I knew exactly what I was doing all the way through, because initially before I even manifested the breakup period, I knew what had to happen. I knew that I wanted to manifest my dream life. I knew that I wanted to manifest amazing relationships, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do that with the structures that I have created here. And I didn't want to do that with him because I just knew that he was not actually a manifestation of my true desire. It's not about changing him. It's about having my true desire, whatever that may be. I was only able to do that because I was willing to be honest with myself. This is why people attract things that they don't want, can't get the things that they don't want to do what they want them to do, and then end up stuck in situations that they don't know how to manifest because you're not willing to see the truth, because seeing the truth is hard. Seeing the truth is hard. Most people are not willing to do it. Now, here's the thing about enlightenment is not something that I touch you with an enlightenment stick and it stays that way. No. Enlightenment is something that you give permission to be a part of every moment of every day. You ask for that information. You ask to know. You ask for the truth. You become a cooperative component, even when it's difficult from the place where you are. Because once you achieve it, it's not difficult anymore. It's actually, the difficulty is a lie. The difficulty is an illusion, but you don't know that before you've gone through it. You don't know that before you've said yes to it and deepened into it. You think it's hard before you make the leap. But nonetheless, that's the experience of it. And so, like I said, enlightenment is not, so if I say like I'm experiencing enlightenment, I don't mean like somebody touched me with an enlightenment stick and now I'm any different from you. I am not. I mean that this is a process where I give permission and I ask and I invite that level of awareness, that level of consciousness, and I'm willing to see the truth even when it's difficult, even when it's the opposite of what I think. Like for instance, in that relationship, I decided that I was going to be in that relationship. I did not want to get out of it because I didn't want to go back on what I said that I was going to do in my life. And plus, what are the implications of that? You know, like there's these initial things that humans don't want to go through in order to create change, that you let those little minor things like limit your entire life. But I know better than that. I see bigger and farther than that. Or I allow myself to understand the bigger, higher purpose. And so if you believe that there's a bigger, higher purpose in your life, then you might have a reason to learn how to manifest deliberately. You might have a reason to allow yourself to become enlightened, which means seeing things for what they are, allowing yourself to tap into truth, allowing yourself to receive truth from the universe, allowing yourself to receive infinite intelligence. If there is a difference between God and human, and there is, that which is God, which is not different from us, although we get to choose that the way that we get to choose to show up as God or not. We get to choose to show up as knowing or not. The difference is that God knows all things. God knows all things and is omniscient to the point to where it makes everything easy. That's where the magic wand comes from. It's like, this was never hard. I know how to do it now. So it was never hard. It's just you didn't know how to do it from a lower level of consciousness. But enlightenment puts you at a higher level of consciousness, and it's something that you invite and agree to. That's the thing, is you can say no to information. You can decide that, no, I don't want to know what I need to know about this thing, because if I know what I need to know about this thing, I'm going to change my mind about what I'm going to do, and I don't want to do that because that's hard. That's the choice that most people make. They don't want to know. Ignorance is bliss, but at the same time, you complain, and you know that things are not the way that you want, and you know that you're in a situation you don't want to be in, and at the same time, you argue to stay in it. So I decided not to do that. And here's the thing that people don't realize, is that you can't say, I want to be a deliberate creator, I want to be the God of my reality, but you're not willing to take the responsibility to get yourself there. You're not willing to do what it takes to be the God of your reality and see what you need to see in order to do that. You're not even willing to be honest with yourself. You have to be willing to see the truth. And so if you can't be enlightened to the truth, you can't navigate this realm like a God and create deliberately. That is what is keeping people away from being able to create their reality. It's not that you can't create your reality, it's that you are an unwilling participant because you don't really want to change the things that you say that you want to change, because if you did, you'd be willing to see the truth about it. So you get to decide in every moment if you're going to let in more truth or less. You get to decide in every moment if you're going to side with resistance, and if you're going to be afraid of change, or if you're going to invite change and accept whatever it is that you're going to find out as a result of becoming enlightened, even if it looks completely different from everything that you've ever known, and it will. It's going to turn your life upside fucking down. But if you want your life to be different, that's what different looks like. It looks like different information. It looks like revealing the truth. It looks like no stone unturned. It looks like stop putting your head in the sand. It looks like taking responsibility for your actions. And it looks like you having hindsight, where you're able to see why you did what you did in your past from a higher level of consciousness that you now have, that allows you to make different decisions moving forward. This is where the ability to create your reality comes from. So I think that people need to know this. I never heard this explained in this way. Nobody ever explained this to me. Comment below if anybody ever explained this to you before. Comment below and let me know, does this even make sense to you? Do you understand what I'm saying? And what do you want to know tomorrow? Because I'm going live Monday through Friday on this channel and on my other channel to talk about all these kinds of next level, how to manifest your reality stuff. On my other channel, it's Sacred Partnerships. On this channel, it's Enlightenment. The two go together like peanut butter and jelly. So if you're still watching, make sure that you click the like button, subscribe, hit that bell, and click all, because if you don't click all, you're not going to know when I go live and you're going to miss the videos. And don't miss the videos. So I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.